Good evening to all of you, the distinguished members of the Common Sense citizens of Washington County. I'm extremely honored that Vice President Paula Becker and President John Callen felt highly enough of my announcement to invite me to your monthly meeting. With that being said, tonight I'm going to share an exciting, life-changing event with you, the voters of the 59th Assembly District, and all of you, the members of the SCWC, a true voice of freedom and liberty for our communities. I'm fairly certain that none of you have heard the name Jesse Kremer before, and I expect that. I'm an average, everyday, hardworking citizen, just like most of you. And I do not come from a wealthy family. I'm not a lawyer. I've never held an elected office, and to be honest, I don't even have many political connections. I do have one thing, however. I have one thing that all of us still share in common, and that is freedom. For a few minutes tonight, I would like to introduce you to Jesse Kremer. I'm 37 years old and was raised in a loving household by former school principal, small business owner, and local author Reynold Kremer, and my mother Edith, also a former school teacher and stay-at-home mom. I grew up as the oldest in a household of 4 children. My parents worked tirelessly, as many parents do, to ensure that we all had an excellent education and God-fearing upbringing. During high school, I was a regular honor student, was involved with the National Honor Society and the Student Council president. In 1995, I graduated from Kettle Moraine Lutheran High School in Jackson. During and after high school, I flipped thousands of burgers at the Germantown McDonald's to eventually pursue my dreams in professional pilot program at Fox Valley Technical College in Oshkosh. I managed to graduate at the top of my class and was asked to intern as an instructor with the program. In August of 2001, I became an airline captain with the regional airline Midwest Connect in Milwaukee. The following month, just 2 weeks after the attack on our country, I married my amazing wife, Janet. Following our honeymoon, I immediately began contemplating the idea of serving the country to preserve the liberties of our communities and maintain a safe and free future for our family. In June of 2002, I enlisted in the Wisconsin Army National Guard's 832nd Medevac Unit, based here at the airport in West Bend. A few months after I graduated from the Army's Flight Operations Specialist Training Program at the top of my class as a distinguished honor graduate with the rank of Private First Class. I had already missed our first anniversary at basic training, but when I returned home, we quickly realized that we were all but guaranteed to miss our second. In March of 2003, just 4 days after completing basic training, I was deployed to Iraq to serve with the initial wave of soldiers during Operation Iraqi Freedom. Just 3 weeks after I arrived in Kuwait, I was able to phone home and learn that Janet was pregnant with our first child. When you are serving in a foreign country, thousands of miles from home, there is nothing more exciting than learning that you will soon be a dad. I had so many blessings to be thankful for and to look forward to when I returned home. Unlike many of our troops who missed significant family events while serving our nation, I was fortunate enough to return home 3 weeks before our first child was born. If I could, I would like to take a brief moment to introduce our family. My wife Janet, Keturah, our writer and 4th grader, Miriam, our athlete, a 3rd grader, and Micaiah, who's growing up way too fast for dad, but apparently not quickly enough for mom, or so I'm told. All told, I flew with Midwest Connect Airlines for 8 years. In 2008, amidst a myriad of uncertainty, skyrocketing fuel costs, and economic turmoil, Midwest Airlines, our parent company, shut the doors for good. I have been in the unemployment line, and our family knows the pain of lost paychecks. However, we never gave up. We did everything that we could to keep our family afloat and ensure that they were being taken care of. This included starting our own small businesses by selling cloth diapers, school diplomas, designing websites, and even shooting aerial photos. I have always believed in community service, not community organizing, but community service. I encourage all of you to inspire your children to do the same. It will only make our communities in the 59th District and this state a better place in which to live. I completed EMT and fire training with the Germantown Fire Department over 15 years ago, and today, when I am not flying a charter with my full-time employer, West Bend Air, I am faithfully serving the people of Kewaskum and the surrounding communities 24/7 as a volunteer firefighter and EMT, alongside over 40 other dedicated volunteers, people who want to make a difference and maybe even change a neighbor's life. If there is anything positive that our current president has done for this country, it is to light a fire in the hearts of tens of thousands of individuals like myself. I never had any political aspirations until it became quite clear that liberty and freedom were rapidly eroding in our country. Our nation is very near the point of no return. Many of our governmental bodies are no longer for the people, they are over the people. I don't know if any of you have experienced this situation, but it often brings tears to my eyes when I hear a beautiful rendition of God Bless America. These aren't always tears of joy, but tears of sorrow. I am ashamed that we have left our country, the greatest nation on earth, literally crumble in front of our eyes, something that many of us had vowed to protect and defend. Right now, there are elected officials in our schools, local governments, and even state government who will feel that it is their moral obligation to write laws, build new programs, create new government agencies, and spend your money. Why? Because they can. In our family, we don't drive a rusty old Hyundai Accent because we want to. We do not watch on-air television because we want to. And we don't buy our glasses for $8.99 from Zenni Optical because we want to. It is because we have to. I pledge that if you send me to Madison, you can be certain that I will not spend a penny of your hard-earned money unless it is absolutely necessary. If we the people need to live within our means, then so do our elected officials. With that being said, I have the honor tonight of announcing my candidacy for the 59th Assembly District, currently overseen by Representative LeMahieu. I have a burning desire to listen to the concerns of every resident in the 59th District, from Hartford to New Holstein. I guarantee to be an honorable steward of the taxpayers' hard-earned money and a voice for the unborn as a staunch, pro-life conservative. I also promise to you, voters of the 59th, that I will use my youthful energy and passion to be a defender of freedom as your representative to this state's assembly. Governor Walker and the state legislature have gotten the jobs ball rolling. We must embrace this momentum wholeheartedly by sending solid, energetic, pro-job conservatives to Madison. Someone once said that only those who risk going too far will truly know how far they can go. Let's build on our successes over the past 3 years and continually strive to make the 59th District an outstanding place to work and live. And let us groom Wisconsin to become the greatest state in the nation. I urge all of you here tonight, especially those of you from Hartford, Kewaskum, Allenton, Campbellsport, and north through the 59th Assembly District to Brothertown and New Holstein. I urge you to please stand with me this fall and ensure that you will have a hard-working, young, vibrant state representative who is not afraid to speak his mind on your behalf, and let Madison know that we appreciate it when surpluses are sent back to our families intact and our government lives within its means. I feel that although the nation is sliding as a whole, the great state of Wisconsin is becoming a bright beacon and a shining example to the other 49 states. Please visit with me at jesseforwisconsin.com or follow us at facebook.com/jesseforwi. I would truly appreciate your donations, support, and most importantly, your feedback. Tell your neighbors, friends, and family members in the 59th what you heard here tonight. Thank you all for your time. God bless America, God bless the great state of Wisconsin, and God bless each of you and our local communities. Thank you.